Hello there, welcome to my channel. My name is Dwi Rizka Rahmawati from English Education major in UP Class 6B. Nice to meet you. Today we are going to learn about mental process. But first, let me tell you that we have three different types of mental processes named cognition, affection, and perception. For today's topic, we are going to focus on the perception process. Perception refers to the set of processes we use to make sense of the different stimuli we're presented with. So basically, it's based on how we make sense, how we make judgment of things, and how we interpret different sensations of our world. Now we are going to look at this beautiful poem by a very amazing poet, Heidi Campbell. Let me show you the first two verses of the poetry. You can see in the description of the video for the full version of the poetry. There are 5 types of senses. There are sight, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. Now, when it's called perception process, there is a process of becoming aware of something by the use of one of the senses. When you want to find which of the words is included to the perceiving verbs, try to remember the 5 types of senses. When there is one of the senses being used in the action, the word is perceiving verb, which included to the perception process. To get a little pro in this topic, let's take one verse of the poem, highlight the verbs that you find, pick the verbs that use a sense during the action. So, in the first verse, there are 3 verbs, take, breathe, and feel. But, what are the perceiving verbs? Yup! Breathe and feel are the verbs of perceiving. There's a sense to those words. Breathe, the sense of smell. Feel, the sense of touch. Now, take a look at the second verse. It is obvious that smell and hear clearly included 2 types of senses since they got the same name anyway. So there you go. The perceptual process begins with receiving stimuli from the environment. Thus, we are able to describe systematically the sights, sound, smell, taste that populate our conscious experience. Every word that we have been highlighted has these 4 stages of perception processes in receiving the stimuli. In the stimulation process, we are deciding how we are going to stimulate the events. In the selection process, we are deciding the focus of the thing or the event. After focusing on the thing, it brings us to the organization and interpretation process, which simply means that we take the information that we have sensed and organized and turn it into something that we can categorize. Take a look at these highlighted verbs of the poem. In the words breathe, smell, feel, and hear, there's a stimulating process. The actions are breathing and smelling, and then feeling and hearing. That lead us to the selection process, which is deciding the type of smell, touch, or sound that we are going to focus on. In the words breathe, the scent of nice fresh air, the poet selects the freshness that she smells. In the words feel the breeze within your hair, the poet selects the coldness that she feels. In the words smell the flowers with your nose, the poet selects the good smell that she inhales. In the words hear the buzzing of the bees, the poet selects the buzzing sound. The poet selects the particular smell, temperature, or sound of all other stimuli that she senses. Now to the organization and interpretation process. Through the smell of freshness, the poet interprets the freshness smell as a nice, fresh air. Then, the coldness that she feels, the poet interprets it as wind or breeze. Through hearing the buzz sound, the poet interprets it as the sound of a bee. Now, let's find other perceiving verbs in the third verse. There's a sense of sight in the words look, see, and watch. All these words have the same sense, but the difference is the selection of something that they choose to focus on, yet leads us to the same interpretation that she was trying to depict. The word look selects the meadoway, the word see selects a younger deer playing and picking the daisies, the word watch selects a cold stream flow. It may not be described in the poem what type of place is seeing, but we can interpret the place through all of the perceiving verbs. What I had in mind through the perception process in this poetry is like this. Beautiful, isn't it? Now That's all about the stages of perception process and the perceiving verbs that you need to highlight. If you like and enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.